Don't even get me started with Hollywood. Morgan Freeman, he has veneers. The last kind of discrimination that is still practiced in our society quite openly is age-based discrimination. People age out of certain professions. If you don't look dynamic and powerful enough, if you're a partner in a law firm or private equity fund, if you're an investment banker, you are pushed out in your 50s because you just don't look the part. You also have a pretty high salary at that point, so it's an easy way to cut costs. If you look at some of the top people in our society, whether they're politicians, Donald Trump, Joe Biden, they're covered in hair transplants and other plastic surgery and Botox. The business elite, Elon Musk, these people already have money by the time they do it. So why are they doing it? They're doing it because they need to raise billions of dollars and they really need to look a certain way. Don't even get me started with Hollywood. I mean, Hollywood icons that you wouldn't expect to have done any work, like Morgan Freeman, he has veneers. You build a brand, you look a certain way. If your looks start changing, the brand value changes. So what does this mean for regular people? People like you and me. There have been studies on this called the halo effect, where people with nice smiles, on average, earn 4 to 6% more per year. This translates to about $230,000 on average in net earnings per career. There has to be some common sense here. If you're a janitor, it's not going to make a huge difference, but if you're in high-end real estate sales, or if you're selling cosmetics, or you're a stockbroker, it will. It does make a big difference. Let's look at the costs. If you're going to go get veneers done in the US or in the UK, it's going to be very expensive. In the US, for a full set of veneers and a full smile makeover, I have been quoted upwards of $100,000. In the UK, for just my top 10 teeth, I was quoted £40,000 for veneers. Now it just happens that I'm half Greek, so I've looked overseas. And in Greece, I've been quoted between 10 and 20,000 euros for a full smile makeover. This is from a top trained doctor, dentist, maxillofacial surgeon who was actually trained in the United States. The teeth do come from a laboratory in the United States. In Turkey, I've been quoted as low as £5,000, so roughly $7,000. However, you want to be very careful with this because it's not veneers that I was quoted for. I was quoted for crowns, where they shave down your teeth and put caps on top of them. That is not one of the best solutions you can have. Looking good affects your life. It affects your career. It affects the way people treat you. It affects your job opportunities and your economic prospects. It's not fair. It's not right. I wish it wasn't like that, but it is. In a world where bias is very, very real, perception does matter.